Alright, so I haven't really seen if people are talking about this strat for the ARES boss fight, but if people have talked about it already, then look, I'm just late to the party, man. But I wanted to at least make a video about it because it's just so helpful, and it's made this fight 1,000 times easier than it's supposed to be, because this is supposed to be one of the hardest fights in the game. And I'll be honest, I think that even with the strat that I used, it's still a very, very hard fight, and it's still a really frustrating one as well. But what am I talking about here? So as you can see, this is just the starter, right? I have done this boss fight 2 times before recording this one, because this is my 3rd run. So I was like, okay, I know how to get the SP1 down pretty easily. It's just dodge, parry, parry, light, dodge again, right? What I've struggled with is the SP2, because memorizing 1 is pretty hard, right? But doing 2, that's way too much for me, at least, right? My brain isn't that big to hold two to hold 2 special attacks in there, so I'm like, nah man, I gotta figure out something, because if I don't figure this out, it'll just be a massive revive fest for me. But before I go into the trick, remember to write down the actions that you have to do on a sticky note or a Google document, because when you do that, you now have access to what actions need to be done for each special attack. There have been plenty of posts about these specific actions for each special attack, right there, the SP1, and then the SP2 has a whole different sequence. So write that down, keep it right next to you, because that is part of the trick, having access to what actions you have to do for each special. Just put your phone somewhere, then right next to it have your computer, or just a piece of paper or something, right? And are you ready for this? He's gonna drop the special attack, pause right there. Right when you see the weapon, it's a sword, so that means SP2. Go to your notes, what's the SP2 sequence? Then perform it, and then that's it. You dodge it perfectly because you know exactly what to do, because you saw the weapon beforehand, and it gave you time to prepare for the special attack. Right here, gonna drop it again. Pause, it's a sword. Okay, I know what to do. Press play, perform the actions. There you go. That's how you do this boss fight the easiest way possible. It's not going to be flashy, right? You can't record it and have, just no pauses to make it more impressive. You're going to have to pause a lot in this fight because he drops the special attack very often. But once you get this down, right there, sword, pause, look at what I have to do, unpause, perform the action, and yeah, it's perfect again, because I knew exactly what to do, and I had a lot of preparation time, as in multiple seconds, to get my mind ready to dodge the special attack. And right here, he drops it. Now it's the sword again, so I'm okay, check the SP2 one more time, go back in, get the dodge, there you go. That made this fight so much easier for me, because I didn't have to think on the spot of what I have to do for that special attack. I can pause, see the actions on a piece of paper or a notepad or something, and then perform the action. So right there, I do mess up. I do mess up right there, so we can just ignore that. But yeah, it's not gonna be perfect, right? You have to get the actions down, so that is a big part of this plan. You have to at least be confident in yourself that you can get the actions down very, very well, but that just takes practice, right? It won't be this pretty immediately. But there, it's the sword, I pause, press play, perform the actions like the notepad is telling me, and then there you go. Another one just perfectly done. So yeah, it's not going to be this pretty on your first try, but after your 2nd or 3rd try, it will be this pretty, because you'll know what to do. And there, I just I didn't even have to pause for that, because that's dang man, I kind of done it so many times now that I don't have to pause every single time, but I do still pause every single time anyway. But yeah, here I dropped the SP2, and now we're in the next phase. So this phase is very annoying because it has these active aggressions, and the active aggressions, it's this roach in your house that just won't go away, and it's like not super annoying, but it will definitely make itself known. Like it will make its presence known for sure. Because yeah, you take reversal damage, which is really annoying. So this is when it really starts to like amp up in difficulty, because you have to remember the dodge, but then again, I made that easy for you with the pause trick, but then you have to remember to do the active aggressions, or just remember to not like come in contact with him after the special attack. And like right there, use the pause mechanic, make my life a whole lot easier. And right there again, I didn't want to like finish the active aggressions, so I just backed away because that just makes it a whole lot easier and I take no damage from the reversal. So here I dropped the SP2, and yeah, pretty good damage from Domino. I think Domino is one of the better counters for this fight. And right there, pause, okay, SP1, get my mind set for it, and then I unpause, and there you go. And then I miss it still. So like I said, yours will probably look like that for a bit, right? Like yours will probably look how it just did like on my screen, because you have to get used to the dodge, right? It's not just going to be like, oh, I know what to do immediately. No, you're going to mess up a lot in your first couple of tries, but this is a guide for like all 6 of your ARES runs. So like once you're halfway done with your runs, it will be this smooth. And then again, this isn't even that smooth. I'm still messing up a lot, but that's fine. That's whatever. But here I dropped the SP2, and yeah, we are now in like the final phase, or like approaching the second to last phase, sorry, because he has one more phase at the end that I cannot stand. But like right there, okay, it's the axe. So now I unpause, I do the SP1 sequence, and there you go. That's such, it makes life so easy, dude. Like I am so happy that I found this. I don't know if someone's talked about it already. Someone probably has, because you know, a lot of people are posting about this boss. I haven't been like watching MCOC YouTube. I've been obviously like busy with this. So yeah, I don't know if anyone's talked about it. If someone has, then hey, that's my bad, but I still wanted to make a video about it because it has saved me so many revives, dude. My first run, I used the strategy where I would just only memorize the SP1, and the SP2 I would just tank to the face, and that cost me so many revives, dude. But this one, it like, I think it made it like what, like 4 times cheaper. It's so incredible. It's so incredible, dude. I am just ecstatic because like I know what to do now. Like I know how to make it easy for me, and it's by just like pausing all the time. You're like pausing every 10 seconds for 10 seconds. So it's not going to be a quick boss fight, but it's going to be a whole lot easier than trying to just remember on the whim what to do. So yeah, that's why you just want to make sure that you have a notepad or like a computer or something next to you, which tells you, okay, SP1, I have to dodge, parry, light, dodge. Like just have it written down, like just like that. Then the SP2, okay, I have to wait, what's the SP2? Hold on. I'm trying to remember. Okay, wait, no, I think I show it right here. I think it's like parry, light, dodge, swipe, right? Let's see if I remember it that well. But then again, you don't have to remember it. You just have to get a computer or like a, you know, piece of paper, and you'll like see right there what you have to do. So yeah, it's a lot of coordination, it's a lot of planning for this guy, which does show how like tough he is as a boss, because you know, I don't think any other boss like forces you to write down something on a piece of paper, but this guy does. So like right there, he drops it, so I'm like, okay, I know what to do. I just do that, there we go. Active aggression isn't super crazy right now, so like that's fine, but I'm gonna be honest, once you memorize the dodges and you really know how to do it, this fight, okay, no, I'm not gonna say it, right? Because a lot of people have spent so many revives on this guy and like it's been tough, but I'm just saying, with this strat, with like knowing how to pause and everything, with you know, memorizing the sequences and getting them down perfectly, this boss fight isn't like the craziest thing out there. I think Collector in 5.2 still has that title, because that guy is just straight up like dog water. That's just, I'm so glad we are beyond that, right? This ARES guy is at least like really skill based, and not even skill based, he is just planning based, because with the right plans you can just get this done pretty efficiently. Like I think I used like way over 10 revives on my first run. I probably used like 20, I think, like right on the spot, and this one was like 6 or something. So yeah, I pretty much like got it down 3 times smaller. So yeah, pretty proud of that, right? But there I still get folded. Dude, I don't know what it is with like the final phase. By the way, this is the final phase. I'm so sorry. I forgot to even talk about it. So what this final phase does is he has these immortality passives. Intercepting him removes 2 of them. Doing the dodge for the special attack removes 3 apiece. So like every single time you dodge, or like he misses with his special attack, which is like just, you know, you dodging and like doing the actions, you take off 3 of his immortality charges. He has 99, so it is a lot, but each like SP2, for example, gets rid of like 18 or 20. So just do that like 5 or 6 times and you'll be good to go. And yeah, he's also unblockable, so that's very scary because, you know, yeah, he hits very hard in this phase because he has like this ability where I'm pretty sure he does more damage the lower his health is. So like this is it, man. He's like at 1 health, so he's gonna do like the maximum amount of damage. So watch out for that. But yeah, there I get hit. So something about the SP1 dodge in this phase just I cannot get for some reason. And like I said, even with this strategy, it all depends on like your performance with the dodges and like the actions, right? Because you're not gonna do it like perfectly every single time. I definitely can't do that perfect every single time. So yeah, it just really depends. Here I'm like, please, can I please get it? And I do, thankfully. Man, it took me so many tries to get it. And then are you ready for this? Look at this, man. Coolest sequence ever right there. That's so awesome. And yeah, there is the ARES boss done as efficiently as possible. Was it pretty? No, I had to pause like every 10 seconds, but was it worth doing? Absolutely, because yeah, he was just made a whole lot easier than he was than he was before. Okay, but yeah, let me know your thoughts on ARES. And by the way, I'm doing my giveaway winner reveal later on stream today, so if you want to see who wins, stop by there. I'll be doing my last Epoch of Pain path on stream, so stop by. And yeah, let me know your thoughts on this ARES boss. And yeah, that's about it for me.